because of the girls doing each other.
I just can't deny that. Okay, here it is. Gilgamesh is overrated.
Yeah,
Because you kind of already seen mana transferring. So now I am with my friend who is also an expert in Fate.
not an expert. I don't consider myself an expert, but somewhat. My name is James. You saw that you saw me in your previous video.
Oh my god. You know, the Fate series is very long, very big,
Complicated
for most people, and we decided, you know what, these are our top 6 opinions that we would like to discuss about Fate. So what's your first one, James?
My first opinion about Fate, in terms of writing wise and power wise, and as a master, Fujimaru outscales Emiya.
I
Frick
mean,
those Emiya glazers. I've seen Emiya glazers on Instagram.
I mean, like,
I'm talking to you. That's right.
wait, so are you talking about like in terms of power?
Not only power, writing wise and story wise, somewhat. Story wise is close, but writing wise, I prefer Fujimaru.
I guess power scaling wise, yes, because Fujimaru basically is us. So like depending on whatever characters we have those
he
servants.
got shadow servants, almost the same kind of strength as the actual.
True, but also technically he could beat almost every other character.
I mean, based on Ordeal Call, one of the Ordeal Call, the school life where there's the steroid boost Dante.
Oh, that
Basically,
one.
he already admits that Fujimaru is canonically the strongest master in the Fate series.
Yeah, because he has because that's also just like depending on like how many servants we as the player also have.
Not servants, but as a master, as a master itself. But you could make an argument that he and who's that? The one in the Olympus Lost Belt.
The guy with the woman with the eye.
No. The Olympus Lost Belt. The one which we faced.
I know which guy you're talking about. The long hair guy, right? The blonde, right?
Kurstaria Wadime.
Kustaria. Oh yeah.
Bro literally blocked a Rongo Miniat with his power himself. Not with servants, but power himself. Rongo Miniat. Literally the spear of King Arthur.
True, but we're like talking about like the power between Fujimaru and Emiya, right?
Yes, but Fujimaru being able to keep up with him is just crazy.
Yeah, I guess you would, but then also like I don't know. I just thought of Fujimaru more as like us, or like like that.
Sure,
because
but
or like because there's like this is the problem with like Fate also. There's no singular Fujimaru. So we talk because also like
it's based on the decision you made.
Because Fujimaru Itsuka Wakaranai has all the servants. If you think about it, and then the Fujimaru that we have like anime wise doesn't have anything.
Fujimaru Wakaranai for me, right, is more. It feels like more like the epilogue of him having every other servant, while in the anime and the gameplays, the course and story of him how he get all these servants with him for me.
I guess Fujimaru would be like way stronger.
But writing
than
wise,
Emiya.
Writing wise for me, and somewhat, I gotta say, Fujimaru for me is kind of straightforward from my experience in the story with him. He's kind of straightforward, because sometimes for Emiya, the one I can't stand about him is some of his quotes like, "Just because you're correct doesn't mean you're correct." Like, what? Excuse me?
Fate dialogue in a nutshell.
Come on! Gil has better dialogue than him.
True, but then of course I do feel a bit sympathy for like Emiya, like in some, especially in Fate. Unlimited blade work.
Honestly, for me, Emiya, right? I don't really. His backstory, yes, it's sad, but his character, right, doesn't really make me feel sad, because throughout the movies and the anime, he feels like a robot to me. Like
Emiya?
Yes,
Emiya feels like a robot?
feels like he's gradually becoming more of a robot. While Fujimaru, literally, he wants to save the world, but he also needs to take a huge gamble on whether he should save his
the
world,
one world or multiple worlds.
Or he need to destroy the other world.
I guess I have to agree to that. Yeah. So like Fujimaru's writing is way better than what's it called? Emiya's writing.
In terms of writing, yeah. But I would say if we're talking about human Emiya, we compare with his servant Emiya, I would say I prefer the Emiya as a servant. Close margin, I would say. Close margin. Our Emiya author,
Alright.
I have no idea. I still don't really understand him. So
Emiya as a character?
Emiya author as a character.
Oh, Emiya author
I'm
as a
not really
character.
too familiar about him.
Isn't that the one like he killed the aunt or something?
Yes, and also remember Sesoin Kiara.
Oh, it's just something. Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of twisted. But I learned more about. I've learned only somewhat more about him in the what you call it, the BB singularity.
Yeah. The BB
FTO.
singular, the extra singularity, right?
But
Yeah.
don't
Right.
ask me about CC Emiya because I have no idea about him. All I know about him is that he's the strongest version of Emiya. Don't ask me that.
Alright. Okay, now moving on to my opinions. Alright. My first opinion. Fate Prisma Ilia is the most interesting in terms of concept.
Are you talking about the movie or the?
Okay, no,
Girls doing
okay,
girls
no,
each other.
Okay, no, not that part because you kind of already seen mana transferring in.
I mean, we already see Man Transfer
Yeah, exactly.
in Face Day Night.
Exactly, we've already seen, but I'm talking about more of the show itself. If you think about it, Fate right now as a series, what is its identity? Like, if we scrap all the servants, all the things, what does the show basically mainly show us?
Magic.
Yes, yeah, but they also show
Science,
us,
somewhat?
magic and science. But it mostly also show us 7 masters, or depending on what version you, seven masters, 7 servants, or 7 masters with 7 servants versus 7 masters, 7 servants. It's kind of the same thing. Also, so like Fate Stay Night, Fate Stay Night, Fate Zero, the court that timeline is all the same. You put 7 servants, 7 masters, battle royale. Exactly the same as with Apocrypha, except we're gonna do with a twist of Avengers Civil War into it. Basically 7 servants, 7 masters, all fight together.
That time in Fate Apocrypha, red team versus black team is kind of interesting though.
Yeah, and then you see also Fate Extra CC, which is basically also a bit more interesting, but it's also kind of just the same thing.
Fate Extra CC is more of the one that they
It's
battle
the tower,
moon, right?
yeah. But then I kind of watched half of the Fate CC. I haven't finished it, but what I see is basically the same thing, where it's just a servant master. But if you move on that, and you see Ilia as a show, as a concept, it's interesting. Yes, I know the lolly stuff can be hard to watch. I understand that. I cringe at that too. But if you think about it, Ilia made a take on Fate itself as the series, the core idea, and twists it. Instead of having servants, you have basically cards.
The power of the servants.
Yes, the power of the servants, and normal people can access these powers.
Somewhat reminds me of some other anime or some other TV.
Yeah, exactly. It's Kamen. That's why
Wait,
this is just it's Kamen Rider. It is exactly like Kamen Rider, where it's like you don't need a belt except it's just these magic sticks, and these magic sticks you put in your card, and then wow, I suddenly have the power of Hercules, or I suddenly have the power of I also have the power of King Arthur. I just like that
concept.
I love that concept so much that it's like it is the most interesting.
I'll admit it. That concept is interesting, but for me, I've kind of really gone attached to the servants rather than having the power of the servants, because their lore and with their power is kind of like made me kind of attached to them, unlike just you getting the power of the servants. But it's not that kind of concept interesting and fascinating for me, but it's not really gonna make me attached to it somewhat.
Yeah, but I mean also like you kind of can just, because like what we like to do, like once we watch a show, once we learn about a certain character, we also like to go back and learn more, right? Which is what most people, especially in the Fate series, they like to do.
Most people when watching Fate, right, they want to get attached to a character first. For me, these types of concepts, it's gonna attach them a bit longer than the
that's why I
regular
said.
servant.
That's why I said it's the concept of the show. The show itself is actually also interesting because they play a lot with more with other concepts. Like they finally play with the idea of the multiverse.
Yeah,
Because
the Iliaverse.
the Iliaverse. They play like, oh yeah, in spoilers for season 3, they went into Mu's other universe and all the which like fully cements my idea that Fate Grand Order, that the Fate series is just a multiverse in itself.
In that battle in the snow, Emiya is one of the best.
Yeah, one of the strongest. Yes, and they introduced the Emiya that is actually one of the strongest Emiya versions in the whole Fate series.
Business.
Because you can basically one-shot soul the entire
Look,
Holy
I don't
Grail.
care if you say those masters are the one to power the servant. Servant powers are just bullshit, bro.
Yeah.
And he's able to solo lots of them, except for Angelica.
Yeah, of course
Shut
not.
up. But of course she's Gilgamesh.
Of course she's Gilgamesh. What do you expect?
But now think about it, Gilgamesh is too late to pull out him. And
But
at least, well, she got time.
But also, it's kind of like he got bodied, like the whole like that segment where like the whole Ainsburn family, like what's that called? The whole Ainsburn family kind of just like, I don't know, just like detained him.
Why do they call the Ainsburn Holy Grail War? Because it's being made by Ainsburn.
Yeah, that's why it's kind of like oh okay, like I know the story isn't great, but I just like the concept and the ideas of Prisma Ilia. I don't know. That's my take on it. That's why I kind of like Prisma Ilia. As like it's such a unique show, despite its many flaws and the many scenes,
including girls doing.
Yeah. But I really like the concept, and which is why I think
you should
it's
try
the most
that before
interesting.
because of the girls doing each other.
No. All right, we'll move. Let's just move on.
All right.
What's your opinion?
My next opinion, let's see. Gotcha. Siegfried keeping up with Karna in Fate Apocrypha is total bullshit. I don't care who you fans of Siegfried are. Him keeping up with a demigod like Karna is total bullshit. Because servants keeping up with divine servants, when the Fate lore already is already stated that divine servants are automatically literally leagues above normal servants. It's already being stated, and somewhat he's able to keep up with Karna. Please.
But isn't it because also like what's that called? Karna is also like, I don't know, Karna. Siegfried. Isn't it because also Siegfried is the dragon, right?
So what if he's a dragon?
No,
Karna
because-
has slayed
because
multiple
if,
dragons.
from what I understand, dragons in the world of Fate is almost akin to demigods.
I know, but the thing is, that's a homunculus using a servant's body some more. I know that he used to use
What,
a servant.
Siegfried? Oh, you mean Sieg?
See, yeah.
Oh, Sieg!
That's a homunculus using a
Oh,
Siegfried.
yeah.
But also
yeah.
the first
Sorry,
encounter.
I was thinking of the Siegfried character, not Sieg.
Oh my bad. But that one, the first encounter is also somewhat I would say, but less bullshit. Less bullshit.
Yeah, because he kind of just like, yeah, I guess it kind of makes sense because he kind of just like absorbed like Frankenstein's one also. He absorbed the Frankenstein's.
matter, bro.
He absorbed Frankenstein's lightning. He also have the power of Siegfried, and also the dragon Fafnir, right?
I know if some of you know the Fate lore, like when some characters like Karna, a divine spirit, become a servant, it just weakens them because it's literally just a copy paste. Like they
They
bring their
basically
copy.
like debuffed unless if you're like a demigod or some god, you're basically automatically debuffed.
Say that to Ishtar. Yeah. Anyways, because of that, a lot of people might just say a comment that, oh yeah, because we become weakened because of that. No, even servants, when they're alive, they're much stronger than when they're servants. And the same for divine spirits. That debuff is still the same amount of debuff. So him keeping up with Karna, nah. But I would say Astolfo helped him in the end is somewhat relatable because, I mean, bringing the attack to another dimension or world is kind of.
I don't know. She bought the shield thingy.
Yes, but
he gave what is it? No. What's the character? The guy with the green hair.
Is it Chiron?
No.
Achilles.
No. Yeah. Achilles. I can't say. Achilles gave him the shield, right? Apparently, some shield that apparently can like protect him from like divine intervention, which is why also Karna's Yeah, that's why it's like Karna literally had to be like doubled and then debuffed. I know, yeah, I kind of agree. It was like a really like one-on-one fight. No, nothing.
No
Yeah.
buff or outside help.
Yeah, Seek would definitely have been dead.
Look, I don't care what you fans of Siegfried said. He's getting slaughtered.
Well, okay.
He's a fraud. He's part of my fraud list.
Yeah, to add on that, to add on that opinion, which is also one of my opinions, I really think Fate Apocrypha servants are one of the most interesting servants in the entirety of the Fate series itself. Honestly, yeah, Fate Apocrypha has the most interesting servants. Because, yeah, you've got characters like Mordred, which is basically almost the...
Mordred's hot.
Mordred's hot. Can't deny that. But then she's also like, yeah, she has a interesting... one of the more interesting backstories compared to Artoria. Which, yeah, Artoria is the one that I don't want to be the king, even though I have to be because of my duty. But then, at least, like... Mordred's one is more of I want to be like my dad, but then at least she in the story finds a way to be her own person instead of just basically like following in her father's footsteps of I want to be a king, even though her father doesn't actually want to be king in the first place. But then also like you got like rival characters who are like on the opposite ends, like you know, like the Chiron and Achilles. Then you also have like conflicting ideals, with John and is it Atalante, right? Yeah. Atalante, yeah.
Wait, did she become berserker?
Yeah, exactly. It's like also like the first real like time we actually see like how berserkers become like or like altars become altars, you know?
I would say you can find more about her, what she's doing in Lost Belt, the first Lost Belt. Yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, because like I guess they have such they all have such an interesting like concept and story, but like yeah, like most like Fate Apocrypha itself, the story doesn't really like flesh it out that much. If it was given a third season, I'm pretty sure it would have done way better.
Just curious.
Like story-wise.
What is your opinion of Amakusa Shirou?
Honestly, at first I thought Amakusa Shirou was exactly the same as Shirou. I did not know that, but he was actually just a separate
historical figure.
He's an actual historical figure and a literal separate character.
Yeah. But based on but from what I heard,
he's basically Japanese Jesus, from what I understand.
But from what I heard in some of the Fate lores, one of the version of Amakusa Shirou, yeah, but it's either that or another. It's either the same version or another version. I'm not so sure, but I heard that he's the adopted son of Kotomine Kirei. That's why he's in a church.
I don't know, but
that's one of the theories.
I think that one is more of, from what I understand, it's like I think Kirei summoned him, and that's why he's kind of like in the church.
Oh.
Yeah, because they have like the Einsburns and that weird like Einsburns.
That was what I think. Wait,
yeah.
If Shirou become a priest, does that mean? Oh no, Kotomine, what have you done?
Yeah, that's why. But I'm pretty sure these two are separate characters.
Okay, yeah, fair enough.
Yeah. All right. What other opinions you got for us, James?
That was your second opinion. I did not know that. All right. This might make some of your Fate fans mad. Fate Grand Order and is better than Fate Stay Night story-wise. Like the entire of Fate Grand Order, Lost Singularity, Lost Belt, Ordeal Call is better than Fate Stay Night story.
I guess it's also because kind of like, I do agree with that, because it's kind of like the original creator, was it Nasu, right?
Nasu.
Yeah, the original creator kind of like okay, let's just see if we can make this we can keep a singular story but make it a large scale story instead. Like when finally about the multiverse and all that. And it's also like, I guess it's like about if you just take like Shirou as a character, but then you basically just dip him down in like more, what's that called? More darkness, I guess. like more depth, because it's really like, yeah, like going back to what,
The first time I saw Fujimaru Ritsuka, you know what is on my mind?
just Shirou.
Is that Rin and Shiro's baby or something?
True. Yeah, that's exactly what I think. Like I think in like some, maybe like Nasu thought like, I wonder if what if Shiro and Rin actually had a child? What would that look like?
I don't
And
care what you all say, but that's canon.
If you look at Fujimaru Ritsuka's the girl, the female version, she looks exactly like
Emiya, but
yeah, Emiya with orange hair. Yeah, that's why. I know, it's I guess fan theories. I don't know.
Fan theories are wild, but they kind of make sense.
Yeah, kind of makes sense. Yeah, that's why I feel like, what if before this, in the core timeline, it was exactly like the first?
So do you have any contradiction with that?
Not really.
Well, how would you compare FGO compare with Fate Stay Night Avalon, the Garden of Avalon?
Like prototype?
No, the what you call it? The Garden of Avalon to Yang. It's like the Saber's route, that one.
Oh, Saber's route.
Along with at the end when Sabers wait for Shiro.
Oh, I don't know. I guess it kind of makes sense and also kind of bittersweet at the same time. Because it's like kind of like also like, I guess the ending kind of makes sense.
That type of ending.
You know what I mean?
Sometimes the story with that kind of ending really made my heart hollow, and I was like, damn, I really wish they could be together.
Actually, just curious, but which ending is your favorite one? Like out of the which route is actually your favorite? Because I personally prefer my in order. Actually goes Sakura one, because I just hate the fact that Shiro just dies. And then after that, Saber, and after that Rin. I really like Rin.
I don't really like Sakura route because Saber dies. Okay.
I gave us Saber Alter though.
She got a good scene of her fighting, but my favorite one is actually the Saber's route,
Your favorite is Saber route?
The Garden of Avalon, not the shitty anime, like where the animation the design is kind of goofy for me.
Yeah, I mean it was in like the early 2000s. Yeah.
But I would say, you read the visual novel or you read the manga. I would say maybe you should read the manga. I would say, or like the ending of the manga of that route. Yeah. Don't watch the very old anime like that. Some of the lines are questionable.
I mean, I did watch the first.
Okay, if you watch Heracles versus Archer fight, you'll somehow question Archer dialogue on how he kind of display his chanting.
Yeah, because I don't know. I literally watched the Fate. I watched Fate Zero first, and I watched Fate Stay Night. The original Fate Stay Night. And man, that was hard to watch. I remember like even dropping the Fate series as a whole. But I guess I'm glad I continued with it.
Thank you.
Oh my god. Yeah, because I had to, completionist man, I need to complete every gacha story-ish that out there, I guess.
But although I would say they best represent Emiya's story in those Fate Stay Night timeline, because from what I've read about Interlude and all the story with Emiya in the FGO game, it's kind of shallow, his story over there.
Yeah, they didn't really give him much to because also it's kind of hard Emiya as a character, because Emiya's kind of you in a sense, because you are Emiya and like you're playing as Emiya in a sense.
But
it's like even like if Nasu didn't give the name to a character that you're playing as, I'm pretty sure
it's literally just you.
Yeah, it's literally just you. Yeah, which is, I guess it kind of makes sense of why he's such a plain character, and also the whole goal of what's that, the Kirei goal, you're used to be a hero, right? Yeah, I want to be a hero too. It's like kind of like what? Yeah. No, not Kirei. Sorry, what's that called? No, not Kirei. Sorry, no. It's his father. What's his name?
Who?
The other Emiya.
What, Kiritsugu?
Yeah, Kiritsugu, that goal, the Kiritsugu goal.
Emiya's father.
Yeah, exactly. Like that goal is kind of just like meh. It's like, you're a hero, right? I want to be a hero too. It's like kind of like what?
somehow.
It's like the most like My Hero Academia. Like, you are the next hero. Okay, I'm gonna be a hero too. My God.
Kiritsugu curse literally passed on to Emiya in all timelines,
Yeah,
except for the new verse, because
Yeah.
he just won the beef with everyone because for revenge. That is peak, not like following someone's curse, because Kiritsugu literally need to sacrifice lots of people for. It's basically, if you know this quote, you sacrifice the lesser for the many.
Yeah. She's
The-
kind of like the opposite of Shiro's one, to be honest,
Yeah.
which is kind of cool. Alright, is it yours or is it me? I've kind of forgot.
What's your third?
Okay, my third opinion. I think this one you can agree more. The servants are more interesting than the masters.
Facts.
Yeah.
Most of the master are sure they have good story, but reasonably the servant.
Yeah, you
is
can't beat history, which is the literal heroes.
Literally the fate-
Literally the hero's journey.
Literally, 90% or 100% of the Fate series is all about the servants that want us to get attached to.
True, true. Actually, what's your favorite like servant like in terms of like story?
That's questionable. You first. Honestly, all my mind is Gilgamesh. But I know that's gameplay wise, but for character wise, you say yourself first.
Yeah, I guess. I kind of like, yeah, of course I like my favorite lah. Mordred's story is such a tragic and kind of like sad and messed up story, not counting her birth.
For me, John Alter.
John Alter.
Yeah, it's been my favorite servant since
Uh,
I first saw her in Singularity.
and
F.
the second one.
Singularity F. The first.
Oh,
ever.
the first. Oh yeah, I get it. Hey, no. Why doesn't she come in the second one?
The first. No, the France. Yeah.
Yeah, it's the second Singularity because the first one.
Ever since she reappeared again in the. I don't know, the Shinjuku. Yeah, the Shinjuku.
Yeah, because
one.
the first one was what's it called?
The
French one, yeah.
But ever since she reappeared in Shinjuku, oh yes, my favorite girl's back. But somehow
Yeah.
it made me sad that Avenger class is not seen anymore in FGO lore.
Yeah, which is I kind of want them to do more altars. Yeah, I want them to do a Mordred altar. I'm pretty sure Astolfo altar won't be, but that's just kind of my pipe
Don't-
dream.
Don't get a
It's just a femboy, and
Yeah.
he's just happy and just becomes like such an edge lord.
don't get mad at me. Both John is good in character wise, gameplay wise, lore wise. Yeah, they're both good, but I just prefer the altar more.
Yeah, I kind of agree with that one more. My next opinion, basically, caster class servants are the most underrated. In terms of like, because I feel like 90% of the world,
They only
what's that
focus
called?
on the knight class, lancer, archer, and saber.
But then also like I feel like now most of the time, like if you look at like modern day like characters or something like that, like anybody can be caster as long as you do music or science or anything. But then also I guess it's also because nobody really wants to learn more about the people. I
Yeah.
guess then they're not putting as much thought into casters.
Caster.
I mean, I wouldn't say they wouldn't really.
as a character, I would say most of them are really good. I would say, especially Solomon.
Yeah.
This shit,
Yeah,
Solomon.
I mean, Solomon, yeah, but then like I don't know. I guess most other people that would think like casters, they would immediately put it into like somewhat like other like categories, like Edison. Oh wait, no, it's not Edison. Nikola Tesla.
Nikola Tesla.
Yeah, suddenly he becomes Archer because he just built the tower, the electric tower.
Yeah. But oh shit.
Yeah, then
But
why wouldn't?
Edison is
But then why
caster,
do-
right?
Yeah, that's why.
But they're inventors and both on electricity, but somehow he built.
That's why he's like, I want to be built different. I want to be built different. I
How
want
do
to
you
be
even
caster.
identify which class currently?
Exactly.
anymore?
That's why it's like caster. That's why caster is such a weird class that they like. I guess like because like if you think about it, anyone can be caster technically, as long as you like do drawings or whatever. If you're a painter, artist, or like
As well as writers.
yeah, as long as you make anything, you're basically a caster. But I don't know. Sometimes they also never even put into casters.
One.
What's that? Van Gogh. Van Gogh is
Van Gogh is foreigner.
Van Gogh's an artist. but they decided to go with the Cthulhu mythos, and no, not Cthulhu.
Okay.
One of the
Yes,
other
it is
mythos.
Cthulhu mythos.
Is it Cthulhu mythos?
It is Cthulhu mythos.
Oh,
They, from what I know, it's more like she's serving as an, what you call it, a vessel, or what you call it, a physical, what you call it, vision for the audience to seek.
Yeah, for
Because Cthulhu mythos is actually the ordinary person cannot physically see, because if they see them, they will go insane. This is more of the eldritch kind of theme.
But yeah, I don't know. I guess because Castor is like not a lot of, I don't know, good choice. I guess like they don't really put like as much thought into it.
But once
like-
you put them on the anime, they will show what they
They're
can do.
Yeah, they're like OP, like Media. Yeah, Media's the one is the one of the most powerful.
Media might lose, but her skills and her hacks, they're broken. Ruler, rule breaker. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and also of course Merlin and all that. I feel like the old casters are way better.
Dick wizard.
Alright, what about you? What's your other opinion?
My next opinion, this might make some of you mad, or this might make some of you kind of confused, but I would say this. All Fate timeline or universe has a good story and is significant for world building, except for Carnival Phantasm.
I kind of have to disagree with that one. No, okay. Okay, this is the thing about it. I freaking love some slice of life only when there's characters that are very interesting.
Sure, but I would say you don't have to watch all of them, but you can just watch them if you want a good story.
You don't want to see Aruka doing
But
the
if you want to see, yeah, that's why I say not Carnival Phantasm. But I would say if you want to know the world building, you gotta watch all of them, because each of them have different concepts and how they work. Like for example, one universe is basically everyone got their holy grail, bro. It's like everyone had their phones out or something.
But I mean, it's also like, if you want to know the character, I feel like, okay, that's why, I guess that's why they have, Carnival Phantasm, Fujimaru Scar Wakarunai. Plus, in manga side, they have lots and lots of, basically, I would call slice of life manga, because basically it's like, sometimes you don't want to see your characters kill each other,
but
sometimes you like Mordred, and sometimes you like Artoria, and you don't want to see Mordred killing Artoria. So what do? You just make them chill and have a board meeting with all the other rounds.
Right.
That kind.
But if you want world building and how they work, I recommend you know the FGO lore, because in some of the first Singularity and Lost Belt, they actually tells you how the Fate worlds work. So just read it, manga, light novel, game, whatever, YouTube. Maybe just watch on YouTube like he did. This guy literally watched everything on YouTube. But if you want the world building, just watch the FGO lore. They got lots of how the world works. And if you want to expand more, just watch also Kara no Kyokai or
Carnival.
Tsukihime.
Or just watch Carnival, because Carnival is great.
I say except Carnival Phantasm. They're just all hanging out.
Isn't that cool?
But they're actually canon.
Hey, at least also Emiya at least also can like make food. Actually, I think if I'm not wrong, they released one new one that is exactly like the Emiya family, except it's Fate Grand Order.
The way they say every Fate is canon, as long as it's approved by Nasu. Even Carnival Phantasm is crazy. I need water.
This might add on to James's opinion, but Fate has one secret timeline, and the rest is just multiverse fun.
What do you mean by multiverse fun?
Okay, so let me just explain first. So
Fun.
I don't care how many. I just hate this opinion. Oh, like the Fate series is. I don't know why am I doing the voice. The Fate series is so complicated. There's so many things to watch in the Fate series, and I don't know which one to start with. Okay. Basically, think of it as Marvel. Basically.
One word, multiverse.
Yeah, exactly. That's why the Fate. If you want to know like the original story, like the original, this is in quotations by the way. If you want to know the original story, what I call the secret timeline, which is Fate Zero, Fate Zero, Fate Stay Night. You can take either Rich routes, UBW, what's that? The Saber route, or the Sakura route, whatever you choose, and then after that you watch Fate Extra CC. That's like basically my version of the Fate timeline. But if you want to watch anything else or like anything interesting, like okay, like oh, what if I'm bored and I want about five masters and 5 servants fighting each other all up to the death. Oh well, there's this series where you can watch 7 masters and 7 servants fighting 7 masters and 7 servants in 2 teams, Civil War style. It's like I just don't like the fact that some people are keep on saying, "Oh, the Fate series is complex. The Fate series is too long." It's not long. It's just that it has a lot of content. But if you just like the base one, or you just want to know the base one, that's my like sacred timeline. Just watch
So
Fate
your
Zero.
term of sacred is the base.
Yeah.
Alright, gotcha.
Yeah, and the others is multiversal fun. Yes.
What do you mean by fun?
Yeah, as in like if you want to explore a concept.
FGO is literally
If you want to explore a concept or like something that is interesting in terms of like how Fate like does it, I feel like you should watch the other stuff.
Grand Order has the most.
Yeah, I say like Grand Order, like
if you want to know deeper,
like Grand
what if
Order
space
has
and sacred is the stay night time.
Yeah, exactly. Like for Fate Grand Order, like it's literally just what's that going? It's Back to the Future, but in Grand Order. It's like Back to the Future.
Somewhat.
Yeah, it's like you go back to the past. You see other servants and other characters. You learn about them. You try to fix whatever problem that they might have. And at the end, you have a Avengers Endgame style where you can go, oh, this character is fighting this character now. Oh shoot, this character came out to this character. I like this character, so let's see how she fights.
Although I would say it's less back into the future as the story goes on. So yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, like, yeah, that's why it's like literally if you want to watch, I can't stress this enough. If you want to watch the Fate series, watch this timeline, and then if you want to know more in terms of concepts,
just watch
whatever else you want. It doesn't matter. There's no watch order specifically except all these
the base timeline.
Except these base timeline, yeah, basically, yeah.
My next opinion, kind of similar with Alvin's previous take, but I would say assassins are underrated. They might lose a lot in some of the anime which is being shown, but they're actually quite underrated if you actually see more of them into action in some of the stories or lore, aside from the anime, because mostly the anime, I would say, in my opinion, they're pretty overshadowed by a lot of the other servant
Yeah, I mean,
classes.
you could say that about like also any other like Fate character, because they mostly focus on like sabers and archers and
But the
berserkers,
only-
kind of, because they kind of like have a, don't know why, but yeah, it's a weird thing that in Fate sometimes they kind of just like like to focus on those kinds of characters. Also.
Yeah, mostly focus on the knight.
Yeah, the
classes.
knight classes. Yeah.
But I would say the only assassins that are not outshadowed, and it's the peak
Peak servant.
Grams, King Hassan.
Ah, yeah. Yeah. Have you seen that meme of like? Have you seen the one of him swinging, some cosplay swinging?
That's him if no heads are around, or him getting his grand servant title replaced.
Sure. Okay, but back to the point. Yeah, I guess some servants are, some assassin class servants are a bit like underrated, but also I don't know why. I think
They're mostly
I
outshadowed.
guess also the term assassin can be quite also a bit ambiguous. It's also the same thing as someone who holds a sword.
But they use a fist, like Karna Christmas.
No, yeah, but that's a play on Japanese thing. There's a video. The like assassin can also mean anything. Like if I decided one day, oh, I'm gonna kill somebody secretly in a house, that can also be considered assassin, right?
But that's the thing.
Or like if a knight,
identity is not revealed like to the public, it can be assassin.
or like if a knight goes into somebody's bedroom and just kills them, isn't that also considered assassin?
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. So I guess like the term like assassin is kind of also like
Killer.
yeah. So that's why it's kind of a bit like ambiguous.
But that's the thing about some killers. Killers, yes, they kill, but most of their identities being found, like their face or something. But the thing is, they cannot be caught yet. assassin. However, there are some that kill silently in the dark.
True, I guess.
It's not publicly.
But like even like some characters like I can think of are like somewhat public assassins. It's like I don't know, like Huyenzo. Yeah, she freaking rides a horse.
Yeah.
How is she an assassin? Unless you're like counting the way that she.
Questionable.
Yeah, right. Unless like.
Is she from the Halloween? Like.
Yeah. I'm actually also a bit like not sure, but I'm pretty sure a general shouldn't be considered like assassin.
That might be okay. She might ride a horse and be considered assassin. Okay, I'm not really familiar with her lore, but what do you know about her?
I'm also not sure, but I just know the fact that
but sure, maybe at that time assassins use a horse to escape most likely, or to arrive faster.
Yeah. I guess assassins are kind of just also kind of like casters.
Okay,
I guess.
Don't question Koyanskaya of the Light being her assassin. I have no idea why she's an assassin. First got her, I was like, wait, that's an assassin. That look it's so bright. It's pink.
Yeah, but also she was. Isn't she based off like the atomic bomb?
Yes.
Yeah, right.
But how is that?
Because she can.
She's literally
because
military.
apparently the Z's is also a silent weapon.
She looks more like Archer because some Archer use guns and she's literally on daylight using artilleries and tanks like that.
The Russians. All right.
It was a vodka.
All right. Now is our final. You have your final opinion, and I have my final opinion. And I'm gonna say mine. And I'm gonna say mine first, because I think it might piss you off. Okay, here it is. Gilgamesh is overrated.
Yeah, they might make fans mad, but I kind of agree with that.
Like
I have no opinion
Gilgamesh as a character, I don't understand.
Oh, as a character. No.
As a character, I hate him. Okay.
Sure, you do hate him, but as a character-wise, in my opinion, his writing is peak.
I know he has good writing, but I just don't understand why so many people like the character.
Like blazing him.
Like oh my god, he's able to, he has Enuma Elish.
Yeah,
he can kill all the realities. Oh my god,
he acts power scaling wise.
Yeah, but then he acts like a king. He's so what's that called? He's so overconfident. Blah 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 blah. Yeah. I don't know. I just hate overconfident.
So basically,
I guess because I don't really like overconfident characters.
But that's the thing between some regular anime overconfident character and Gilgamesh. At least Gilgamesh has a story and backstory,
like a reason why,
and the writing to back it up, but also the power to back it up. Most anime overconfident characters, in my opinion, most of them do have powers, but they cannot back up what they say, and their backstory is shallow. Like sure, there are some that's good, but most of them are shallow, and they don't even have power to back it up.
I guess because like also Gilgamesh is just acts so high and mighty, but I guess it's also because of the Fate Stay Night in all of the Fate Stay Night, he either gets killed by like the main character, or like literally that's why I kind of like the Sakura route's death to the funniest, because he literally just gets eaten. That's so funny.
Okay. Sakura is
he's literally like Bakana, and then he just gets eaten. And I'm like, haha.
First off, Sakura is the power of the Holy Grail, right?
Yeah.
It's understandable. The Holy Grail is made of unlimited mana and energy. So, but Gilgamesh, it doesn't have unlimited. He has bottomless, but it doesn't mean infinite energy.
Yeah, but I mean also like he was really like like swagging up like oh. It's like like I'm gonna kill you, Sakura. He was really like overconfident, like I'm gonna kill her. And after that, it's like he gets eaten in like 2 seconds. I feel like
at that story they represented Gilgamesh quite badly, I would say.
Yeah, I mean also it's literally like in 3 movies.
But
at that point you already probably watched Fate UBW and also Fate Stay.
Fate UBW Gilgamesh. What the hell is Shirou gonna do with Gilgamesh realistically, bro? Gilgamesh could have slaughtered him. Yes. But because of Gilgamesh overconfident attitude and just spamming weapons, what Anya with Tosaka Crest can literally do the same thing.
I don't know. I just don't find like Gilgamesh like such any redeemable character. That's why the only
you don't need to redeem him.
Yeah, but
he's already good in writing, and the overconfident must be.
But I guess
put there for.
That's
for
why
him
I
to be
actually
Gilgamesh.
But that's why actually I just prefer I honestly prefer Gilgamesh Caster as a way better character.
That's
because
understandable.
because it is okay, for those who don't know, in Gilgamesh storyline, he was a in the beginning he was a what's it called, overconfident king, and then the gods basically sent Enkidu with clay humanoid to kill him, but in the end Enkidu becomes best friends with Gilgamesh.
That made him a wise king.
Yeah, that made him a wise king, and then he became sympathetic, and then the gods basically took Enkidu's life, and he returns back to clay. And I like that version of Gilgamesh so much because it takes away. He is somewhat still cocky, but he's still a character that you can like understand.
Yeah.
Oh, why he becomes this way, you know?
Yeah.
Also, I like the Final Frontier Babylon. That was such a
Babylon
good anime.
is good.
That was
story.
such a good anime. That was such a good story.
Yeah.
Watch it.
Yeah.
Alright, what's your final opinion? What should we end off this amazing 6 opinions and 6 opinions story video?
It's kind of similar as one of your opinion, but all servants have great writing.
Oh.
Look, you might get annoyed by some of the servants, but
No, because I think some servants also have a bit
of the
similar, a bit no sorry, not similar, simplified or simple story.
Even if stories are
Like-
simple, doesn't mean that's bad. It can be how they are executed.
Yeah, because also like I guess because also like Serenity's story, like Serenity's story is basically just, oh, I have a poison basically. Kyohime's story is also technically quite simple. Also, the fact that she was waiting for her husband. Yeah, she was waiting for her husband, and then basically she caught him like cheating, and after that, burn him.
All the servants have literally historical figures, some writing and story, mostly similar. Mostly because there are some that's kind of changed and altered, but still it's kind of similar and it's kind of worked because mainly some of the historical figures and how the deeper meaning of why they do it, it's kind of a good,
Like makes sense. Yeah, it makes sense.
Kind of work in the story wise.
I guess because I guess the one good thing about Fate is that they do almost 100% adaptation, excluding gender bend ones.
Although
mostly it's all 100%. Mostly it's 90% exactly the same.
But Aslawful's story, it's kind of funny how his story ends. Like he's still cool down in the tree. Like what?
Oh no, that's Oh yeah, he did become a tree.
He just chilled down in the tree.
He became a tree and he chilled.
Bro is so happy that. Okay, that one is big writing. This is big, bro. This is big. But I would say Angra Mainyu's story is kind of questionable. But
Isn't Angra Mainyu is the Maya one? No, yeah. Or is it, wait, no, Angry Mango.
Yes.
Angry Mango. Is it because of the Ainsburn experiments, or is it because
This is the first Avenger.
oh
The Ainsburn summoned him, but since he's so weak as just give the Grail like the corruption or food poisoning, and it just corrupted the next generation for who knows how long. Not getting the wish they want and getting their wish twisted. I blame him. Except for FGO Holy Grail. He can still wish for it.
yeah. Alright, that's all of our 6 opinions about, I would say like the entire Fate series.
Our entire take.
Our entire takes on like the Fate series, also in like general. What do you think? What other takes do you have? Let us know in the comments below. That's how make me sound like the most YouTuber thing
I'm
ever.
probably gonna comment in your video.
Yeah, let me know in the comments below what are your takes on the Fate series. Also, do you have any other opinions? Do you agree with some of James' opinions? Do you agree with some of my opinions? Yeah, just let us know in the comments below.
Don't get mad at me, debate me in the comments.
Yeah, he'll be around in the comments. Alright, see you guys next time. Bye. Hold this for 5 seconds.
Yo, you're done!
Peace. Alright.